Hello, everybody, and welcome to Intuitive Listening with Trish Rock. I hope you are well on this day. It'll be Tuesday in the US, Wednesday in Australia, and wherever you're watching from, I hope you are well and really looking after yourself. Today, I'm going to be doing a collective reading for you all, and then I'm going to continue on our chat from last week about the chakras, and I'm going to talk about each chakra and how it affects you in the physical, and how you can really take a look at intuitively tuning in to those parts of your body and tuning into the intuitive messages that they are giving you. So first of all, if you haven't yet connected with me over on Facebook, please do that. You can look up Trish Rock Transformation or Trish Rock Abundance, and you will see my page there. And I do quite a few things on that page, lots of inspiration, lots of teaching. And we have a Transformational Tuesday, and I've also got some other things going on there. So would love you to come and connect with me over there. So Trish Rock Transformation or Trish Rock Abundance. And there's also a private group that I run that you're welcome to come and join. And we do lots of teaching in there as well about transformation and about how you can empower yourself to live a better life. And that's called Dynamic Transformation with Trish Rock. And you can certainly look that up on Facebook and come and join that as well. I'd love to have you over there. The other thing is this week until Saturday midnight, I do have a special deal on my psychic readings, and they're only $90 Australian, which is saving you $30. And in US dollars, that's around about $55. So I'd love you to book in for one of those. That offer is only available until midnight Saturday. So connect with me over on Facebook and message me, or if you can't find me there, connect through Psychic Radio, connect through Moonstruck TV, wherever you're listening to this from. Connect with them to get hold of me, or come straight over to my Facebook page and connect with me there. All right. So the cards that I have drawn out for all of us for this week are really about self-reflection, and this is the card from the Queen of the Moon Oracle deck, and it is self-reflection. And it's an interesting card. It's come out a couple of times this past week, actually, in the readings that I've done for people. And, you know, it really is about slowing down. It's about going within. And you know, I think that on an energetic level, like on a physical level, we've all been told to go within, right? We're in our homes, we're isolated, we've been told to go inside. On an energetic level, we're also being asked to go inside, and there's a lot of self-reflection going on. Now, for some people, this is frightening, right? The busyness of everyday life has kept them out of this quiet space, and you know, not everybody wants to go inside because there's lots of hurts there. And with the circumstances right now, people are being forced into having that quiet time for themselves. It can be frightening for a lot of people to have these old feelings come up. So it is about self-reflection, and if you have got some things coming up that you haven't looked at or haven't tuned into for quite some time, and you know, it doesn't feel good right now, write it all out. Just start journaling and writing it all out, because that self-reflection really will bring the answers. And we've got also on this card, it's a 17, which reduces to an 8. 8 is really about empowerment and abundance. So the other thing I really like about this card, and if you're listening, you won't be able to see it, but the reflection here in the mirror of this lady, it shows her with the head above the water. So you might feel right now that you are just keeping your head above water, and you know that life isn't the same as what it was. But with self-reflection, you can really find the abundance, find the blessings, find the gratitude in everything that you have in your life right now, because that's really what it's all about. It's not about the stuff and the things and the noise and the busyness. It's not about all of that. Your life is about you right now. How are you showing up? What are you thinking? How are you feeling? How are you choosing to be in this moment? So try to see all of the blessings and the abundance that are around you right now. Now, the other cards I've got are the Knight of Swords, the Hanging Man, and the Ace of Swords in reverse. And this is really, once again, saying, you know, don't take any immediate action on anything until you are clear as to the outcome that you are looking for, or the intention behind it, or the best time and the best energy. Mainly, I think it's the intention behind it. So if you have any, you know, really big ideas that you just want to forge ahead with, you're just really in that kind of charging forward kind of mood, just take 24 hours to think about it and come back to it, revisit it, just hang for a little bit, revisit, and get clarity on why you want to take that action. And when you've got the clarity and you know the intention behind it, then it will be time to move ahead. But right now, I really feel it's time of self-reflection and to really just stop and ask yourself before you take action on something, you know, what's the intention behind this? You know, am I doing this out of fear, or am I doing this as a solid, empowered step forward? So some questions to ask yourself this week. All right, let's have a look at your chakra system. We touched on it briefly last week, just the 7 main chakras. And I just want to go through this week a couple of quick things about what each chakra represents and how you can intuitively tune in to your body to adjust how you are feeling. Yeah? Your chakras are a really great sign as to what's blocked and what's flowing, and that will affect you in the physical. So let's go through those. Let's start with the root chakra. So this is red. It's the base chakra. It's at the bottom of your spine. And the base chakra is all about grounding. It's about physical possessions. It's about survival. It's about money, prosperity. It's your abundance. It's also the action center, right? It's the real masculine taking action kind of center. Now, when you have fears around any of those things in the physical, it's probably because this root chakra is blocked. So being grounded and doing some work on your root chakra to get that energy flowing will allow you to take more focused action, and it will also allow you to receive money and prosperity when it comes, and it will just really give you a level-headed is what I'm hearing. You'll be level-headed. And when you're level-headed, it's much easier to take inspired and decisive action on things. So if you're um, if you're not taking action right now, and if you're having issues with money, prosperity, abundance, do some grounding work on the root chakra. Now, the next one is the sacral chakra, and this is just below your navel. Now, the sacral chakra is all about emotions, feelings, and relationships. So if you are having any guilt or shame or fear or emotionally out of balance, if you're crying at the drop of a hat, if you are scared to be open and honest with relationships, you'll have a blockage here in this center. And it could just be old fears, could be old beliefs that are churning around in there. This is also your sexuality energy here. So, if you are having issues in any of those areas, you will need to strengthen the sacral chakra. And this is the color of orange. So, once again, you can ground yourself here. Grounding is definitely this chakra as well. And, having things orange around you helps. But if you are having those issues in the physical life, that will be your sacral chakra. And as I'm describing these, the other, as well as having the issues in the physical that I'm describing in your reality, if you are also having issues in your body in these areas, then that will mean that the energy is kind of blocked off in those areas too. So this is how you can intuitively tune in to your body and see what's happening with your body, and then ask yourself, well, why is the energy not flowing properly in that area? What can I do for that area to help it? And the next one is the solar plexus. This is the sun of your center of your body. This is in the center of your body, above your navel. And this is all about your personal power, ego, confidence, again, willpower. It's about you shining your light. And so many people I see hunched over and just want to shrink because they've been told that they're not good enough to shine their light in this life. But, this center, if you're having issues here, or if you're having issues around your confidence, or if you need to seek approval from other people all the time, if you're looking for validation, then, you are disempowered and this center is not flowing well. So do some work on this center if that's the physical realities that you are experiencing. Now, the heart chakra is all about love, energy, it's our essence. It's really learning how to serve and to really come from a place of compassion and that love, not that, I love you kind of love, but that real love for yourself and other people. Now, if you're finding that hard, to open your heart up, then definitely do some work there on that energy center to have it flowing in a stronger way for you. And this is really a center, I think, that's opening for a lot of people right now, especially with all the self-reflection that we're doing. So, be brave and open this energy up here in your heart center, because it really will change the reality around you. Now, the next one up is the throat chakra, and this is blue, and this is in the throat area. This is about your communication. This is about your expression, speaking your truth. It's really about being open and honest about how you feel about yourself, your life, other people. If you're having any throat issues, this is a sign and a signal for you to start expressing yourself more. And I know a lot of people have issues in the throat and the thyroid and the shoulders and the jaw. This is all your throat chakra. And if you're not expressing yourself, you will be holding all the energy in this center and it will create issues. So start to express yourself. If you can't speak up about something, do some writing, do some drawing, express yourself in some way. Now, the next one is the third eye chakra, which is your between your physical eyes, and this is your intuitive center. This is your intuition. This is your insights. Yeah. When you've really got clear connection here, life just flows a lot easier. You're really going with those intuitive prompts rather than ignoring them or, just going by logic all the time. This is really a beautiful flow to have here. And I think the intuitive center here for a lot of people is opening up lately. And you're really becoming a lot more intuitive with the different prompts and all the different clair abilities coming through. So do some more work on that and keep opening up those centers. Now, the last one is the crown chakra, which is at the top of your head. And this is all about your connection. It's the oneness to everything. And it's that sense of connectedness. And, often if we're feeling alone or that feeling of depression is kind of coming on, it's because we feel separate. It's because we think, we're separate from everybody else, but we're not. We're all connected. And so the crown chakra, if this is not flowing well, you will feel separated. So to do some work on that will really help you with that connectedness. Now, each of these chakra centers affects the other. So it's important to have a balance all the way through. So, for instance, if you are ready to express yourself in a more profound way, in a more honest way about your truth, if your lower chakras are not in balance, you won't have the confidence. You won't have the emotional balance. You won't have the grounding to feel safe to express yourself. And the other way around as well, if you're really grounded but not connected with the higher chakras, you'll be purely going from logic, from the intellect, from the ego, and you'll be taking action, but it won't be intuitively guided action. So really important to have all of these chakras in balance. And I'd highly recommend you head over to my website at trishrock.com and just go to the home tab and there'll be a drop-down list of meditations. I've got a meditation in there for each of the chakras, and they're free. They're about 6 or 7 minutes long. They're really fast and quick and easy, and that will help you balance those chakras, and that's a beautiful free tool that you can use. Alternatively, if you can't find them, please pop over to my Facebook page at Trish Rock Abundance or Trish Rock Transformation and just drop me a message and I will get the links there to you. The other thing you can do is just hop on YouTube or Spotify, even Vimeo, and just type in chakra balance and you will get so much music, meditations, information there about how you can really sit and start working on your chakra energy. It really does make a difference, not just for your own well-being, but on the external as well, because your external, your reality absolutely reflects what's going on inside of you. And, so many people are still living on the external and saying, well, if that person changed, or if that experience changed, or if that workplace changed, or if the government changed, or if this changed, then I'd be happy. No, it's got to be the other way around. It's got to be from the inside. You've got to have that balance in you. Do the self-reflecting, go inside, find that balance in you, find the happiness in you, find the freedom, the empowerment within you, and your external will change. That's how it works. And the chakra centers are really important indicators of what is happening internally and where your energy is blocked. And they will indicate to you, and you can really tune in intuitively here into your body. It will really indicate to you why the external is like it is. And, it's when you can really have this, and this goes back to this card for the week of self-reflection, even just doing some self-reflection today and just quietly sitting there and doing a little meditation yourself and just asking Spirit, whereabouts in my body do I need to focus on? What is it right now that's out of balance that I need to focus on? And intuitively allow that answer to come in and trust it. And you might even have some aches or pains or something going on, like a sore throat or a sore stomach or bad digestion, pains in the groin. You might have something going on physically anyway that indicates that you've got, some energy flow problems there. So really tune in to your body today and then ask yourself, where in the body is this showing up? And how is that also showing up in my external? And how can I now do some work on that area to open up the energy and use your intuitive gut feelings here. Use your intuitive gut feelings, prompts, the messages that come. Really trust yourself here. And, you will then be led on to where you really need to go to learn more. Okay. And, if you want more clarity, this is also something I do in my readings, and I can really scan your body and find out where the blocks are. And actually, mostly I can just talk to you about your life and I can tell you where the blocks are, right? Because it's all a reflection of the outside. So if you would like to get some clarity this week and, not only about your life and where you're headed and all of that, but where some of these blocks are in your body and therefore in your life, then please come and book a reading with me. So they are only $90 Australian, which is about $55 American right now, until Saturday midnight. You can come over to my Facebook page and book with me over there, or send me a message. Or if you can't connect to me there, you can head to my website at trishrock.com and connect with me there. You can also connect with me on LinkedIn. Just look up Trish Rock on LinkedIn or on Instagram. And even on Facebook, you could just search Trish Rock and you will find me there too. And I would love to help you with that and to really get some clarity on where you're at energetically. Perhaps get some clarity on, what are your next steps, especially if, you've got this calling in you to really step up and start serving in this world in a different way. There's a lot of people who've lost their jobs or their career, and they're now saying, well, I don't want to go back to that. It wasn't feeling good. I've really got this calling inside me to go and help people in a certain way. And, I had somebody yesterday who said to me, well, I don't want to go back to my work. I want to start a meditation business. And, it's all possible right now. It's all possible. You just need to get clear on what it is that you are being called to do. And I can really help you with that and find that clarity, really find the next steps, and then also find where you are blocked. Because, sometimes we have these, yes, I really want to do this, but no, I'm too scared, or something's blocking me, or I can't express it. So I can really help you with that too. So come and connect with me over on Facebook, Trish Rock Transformation or Trish Rock Abundance, and or over on our website, and I would love to help you. I hope you have an incredible week. Thank you for tuning in again this week. Get some balance in that energy, in your chakras, and do some self-reflection this week and find out who you really are and what you really want. Tune into that intuition. All right. Lots of love. Bye for now.